I started with Dr. Fedino in 2020, right after she opened her clinic. And I was going to just my GP, and they were trying to take me off of my estrogen and hormones. And I had started a new job as a principal, and I knew that wasn't probably good timing. But I just didn't feel heard. And so I'd heard about you and Rachel. And so I made an appointment and went in. And from the second I walked in that office, I felt seen. I felt heard. I didn't feel judged. It just was like, we're a team and we're going to figure this out. And so we started that journey just with hormones. And within 6 to 8 months, and it was really just so deep. It was just, she delved so deep. She's like, we did gene testing. We did, all the things to make sure that everything I was on was going to help me, and that, I was going to feel better. That's what I feel like when you walk into New You. They're invested in you feeling better. So, we started with my hormones, and Rachel, Dr. Fedino, was like, not only are we going to not take you off them, we're going to get you on more of them because we need you to feel better. And so we started down that path. And within 6 months or a year, I did feel so much more balanced and everything. I had started this principal job when COVID hit. And, so there was a lot of stress involved with that. And as the next few years went by, my health had just kind of deteriorated from that. Stresses can be really detrimental. I talked to her about it a lot. Again, she always listens. She was always like, okay, let's see if let's do blood work and make sure you're doing okay. But you got to think about, how to take care of yourself. And she was really just invested in me as a person, not just walking into a doctor's office and getting hormones. She was really invested in me. And so, the last little bit, I went in for my yearly, and she was like, your meds aren't holding, your blood pressure's up. She goes, we got it. You need to think about doing something. And she's very kindly basically said, you either put yourself and your family first, or you keep working. And it was really scary. But I took a leave and walked away. And in the same time, I needed some surgery, some repair surgery. And she sent me to these amazing doctors in Seattle. And so I had that done, and I decided to resign from my job, which was a really hard decision. But since then, I have lost 60 pounds on the weight loss program. I started about almost a year ago. So February, I started, and I just feel so thankful. In other ways, people say saved my life, but I feel like, she saved my life before I got too sick and I had to recover from something bigger, right? I had things I could recover from. I could sleep, and I could eat right, and I could do things. And I just took everything they said, the whole team said, to heart. Like, I did the intermittent fasting, and I really watched my carbs, and I drank a lot of water, and I just exercised more. And here I am, like, feeling so much better. And yes, it's wonderful to be thinner. Yes. That's the goal, but it's like inside out for me. Like, I just feel like, again, they saved me by saying, we see you, we hear you, and we're a team, and we're going to take care of you. And I'll tell anyone that wants to hear it, like, if you need something, this is the team that you want.